It has a small town feel, but it's in the middle of a big city. We've always had a great community spirit in Wheat Ridge. People take care of each other. You know the police officers and the firefighters. You know your city officials because it is that small town. We try to really keep our community strong, even though we do have a big city growing up around us. I'm Wheat Ridge Mayor Corey Stites. I've lived in Wheat Ridge for 43 years now. I'm third generation to serve in city government. My grandfather was already the mayor when I was born, so I got to know a lot of the people on the fire department and a lot of the leadership there. They've always been an integral part of our community, and the fact that they were a volunteer fire department kind of showed how much this community really cared about that and really wanted to protect itself and their neighbors and making sure that this is a place that people wanted to live. So that's actually a pretty cool part of the history here with our fire department. It's kind of that roll up your sleeves, people who care about their community, they want to have a place to gather.
This is basically a historical room that some of the volunteers put together. Older bunker gear that was assigned to people, coat, boots, helmet. This was a first aid kit we had on the trucks we would take into the house. It's actually a tackle box we would use. Open up the drawers and it would have different things in there. My name is Jerry Castle, born and raised in Wheat Ridge. I was on the Wheat Ridge Volunteer Fire Department for 22 years, one of the first 18-year-olds they brought on board in 1976. My father was on the Wheat Ridge Fire Department. He joined the fire department in 1956. He retired in 1976, 20 years. So growing up around the area, being a part of that and seeing the enjoyment that he had providing service to the community gave me the opportunity to join the fire department and be part of that. The Wheat Ridge Fire Department from early years had to have fundraisers, and they would have dinner dances at Disabled Veterans Club at 49th and Marshall. You would buy a ticket and that ticket would cover dinner, dancing, proceeds above and beyond whatever would be strictly donations to the fire department. Volunteerism it's always been large in Wheat Ridge, and the community bought into it and supported us in the needs we needed. And then the city grew, demands were larger, and it was really hard to provide a service for the city.
So Wheat Ridge Fire and West Metro Fire merged in 2016. At Wheat Ridge Fire, we had about 30 professional firefighters and volunteers. My name is Anthony DiTullio. I am the captain of West Metro Fire Station 7. I was with Wheat Ridge Fire for 6 years. When we merged, we joined an organization that had almost 400 firefighters. So that was a pretty big culture shift for us. We knew that we wanted to integrate with a larger organization and still maintain our roots that we developed at Wheat Ridge Fire. Growing up in Wheat Ridge was unique in that it was a very tight-knit community. There's a running joke out there that you'll know someone is from Wheat Ridge because they'll tell you, and I think that's completely true. Those deep community roots run strong. I was really interested in becoming a firefighter, but more so, I wanted to become a firefighter in the town I grew up in. So I thought it would be my way of giving back to the community that gave me so much growing up. The city of Wheat Ridge incorporated in 1969. That same year, the city began the Wheat Ridge Carnation Festival. The Wheat Ridge Volunteer Firefighters have always hosted a spaghetti dinner as a means of a fundraiser for the fire department. Nowadays, it's no longer a fundraiser for the fire department, it's a fundraiser for local communities. And West Metro Fire now hosts the dinner. That's an example of a tradition, when kept alive, really helps firefighters continue to embrace the sense of community.
And everybody that wants a chance to spray the fire hose will get a chance.
From my perspective, getting to see that over the years, how well West Metro has integrated Wheat Ridge and respects the history of Wheat Ridge and those firefighters that came before them, and this tradition of hard work and taking care of the community. I think that's what Wheat Ridge Fire was about, and I think that's still what West Metro's about.